Hi. So after installation of NumPy, this is the first chapter. Okay. So let's create an heading. Create a NumPy ND array object. Okay. Look, NumPy is used to work with arrays. Okay. And the arrays are basically object in NumPy, which is called ND array. This one. Okay. So when we create a NumPy ND array object, then we need to use array function. Okay, let me write it. For creating ND array, we need to use array function. Okay, how to do this? First we need to import NumPy as np. Okay, then we will use a variable sharad, and then we will use np.array. Understood? Then this is the syntax. Let me write 1 2 3 4 5, and now when I'll print this, print what? That variable sharad, then it easily printed. And now you can even know the type. What is the type? Let me print this. How to get the type? Type is type of what? Type of sharad. And the type is saying it is NumPy ND array. Okay, NumPy is a package and ND array is a class or a submodule, whatever you want you can say. So now it is showing me the type also. Okay, let me tell you a basic definition of type. Type is basically a built-in Python function which tells about the type of the object, whatever you will pass into it. Okay, like we have passed sharad into it because sharad is a variable where we have denoted all these things, right? So it is showing me the type, but you need to write the object. This is the object under the type module. Okay, under the type function. Understood? So now you can also do this. Just suppose you want to create an ND array. Okay, so you can pass a list. Here we have passed a list. Okay, square brackets. You can pass a list, a tuple, anything you can do. Okay, or you can even pass array like object into this array method, and it will automatically be converted into an ND array. Okay, let me show you what I am saying. Whatever object you will pass in it, it will automatically get converted into ND array. Okay, I apologize for my spelling mistake, just ignore it. Just suppose let me pass any tuple. So what I am doing, import NumPy as np. You don't need, in a program or if you will do a live coding, you don't need to import NumPy again and again. Okay, this is an example session. I am showing you step by step. That's the reason I am importing the same thing again and again. Otherwise, if you will use it globally, just import once, and in a whole page you don't need to import again and again. Okay, just for your practice I am doing it. So import NumPy as np. Let me create again a sharad here and np.array. Okay, now let's do it via tuple. Round brackets is used for denoting a tuple. So 1 2 3 4 5. Same thing I am doing rather than in square brackets, means list. So if I'll print this, Look, it is printed. And even you can know the type, the same thing. Print type of Sharad. Again you will get an ND array. Okay, means you have input via a tuple, and here you have given a list. So whatever you will do, it will automatically get converted into ND array. Okay, and there is one more term, dimensions of arrays. It is very important. Okay, a dimension in array is one level of array depth, so called nested array. I will show this overall thing in a handwritten blackboard, so that via a graphical representation, so that you will get very clear concept. Okay, and I have also told you of nested array. Nested arrays are the arrays that have arrays as their element, means arrays under arrays. Okay, we will see this. First, let me tell you about zero dimension, so called 0D. Okay, it is zero dimension, means no dimension array. So how to create it? First, let me create. Okay, 0D array or one zero dimensional arrays, or you can say it via scalars, they are basically the element in an array. Each value in an array is zero dimensional. Okay, let's import it. Import NumPy as NP. Okay, let me create a variable Sharad NP dot array. Okay, and this, if I'll do 42 or something, or 50 or something, it is a 0D. It is a zero dimensional array. If I'll print this, it will get printed. Okay, this is a 0D, means only one object is there. Let me copy this overall, because we will use the same thing again and again. Okay, now creating one dimensional 1D. An array has a zero dimensional as its element. Okay, and it is called 1D array. If an array has an array, it is called nested array plus 1D array also. Okay, so if I'll paste this, import NumPy as NP, Sharad.NumPy. So here, if I'll write with a square bracket, okay, with a square brackets 1 2 3 4 5, this is a 1D, because this is the first array, and under this first array I have used square brackets, and under the square bracket there is a value, means 0D and now 1D. Okay, if I'll run this, what happened? Okay, no problem, it run. Understood? This is a 1D, this is a 1D. And what is a 2D? There is two dimensional also. Creating 2D. Look, if an array has one dimensional as elements, okay, then it is 2D, means one dimensional under two dimensional, one overall will get under zero dimensional. These are basically often used in a matrix representation, tabular form. Okay, like a tabular form. Let me create it. How to do this? Creating 2D arrays. So let's do the same thing. Import NumPy as NP, then Sharad, then array, and here this is the 0D. Okay, the first one 0D, this is 1D. Understood? 1D, and then now this is 2D. So if I'll write something in this container, then it is 2D, like 1 2 3. Okay, then you can use a comma over here, and you can also use 2D, this one, 4 5 6. It is like a tabular form. Okay, then 2D, 1D, and then 0D. Now it goes out. If I'll print this, you can see the output is in 2D. 0D is simple. This is 1D and this is 2D, because output is this is same. This is under the square brackets. Understood? And we have 3D also. I'll show you in when we see the matplotlib library. When we will learn the matplotlib library, then we will see this. Okay, so now let's create three-dimensional also. Okay, the concept is almost same. So what, for 3D we will create a 3D with two-dimensional arrays, and both the containing two arrays are value of 1 to 6. Okay, let's paste this first, and here what you will do now, look very carefully. I call you 3D, right? So this is the first one, first 0, then 1D, 2D, and now 3D. Okay, 1 2 3. Understood? Then comma, then again I'll do the same thing, 4 5 6. Okay, then comma, then I'll do again the same thing, 6 7 8 9. Okay, or don't do this, 7 8 9. Let's create a different one. Okay, 3D is there, right? So this 1 2 3, here it is closed, right? Now we can start from here. Okay, then comma. Okay, now 1 2 3. Okay, then here comma, then 4 5 6. Okay, and now it will get closed. Mm, 3, then comma, 4 5 6. Here we will start by creating one more. Okay, now it is good. If I'll run this, yes, it's got printed. This is basically the type of arrays. Arrays means a collection of numbers. Okay, the arrangement of number. I know you will get confused in this what we are doing, but trust me, it is really needed for the basic concept. Okay, this is the arrangement of datas. What datas you will put in an array for calculation, for data science, for machine learning, or for doing or working with the data, it is really needed. So you need to understand the concept. Okay, it is the dimensions. Dimensions is what let's create. Let me show you something. What we are doing here actually. Just suppose this is a plot. Okay, so 1D is actually a simple one. If we have x here and if we have y here, okay, and we have something written over here, something in x-axis, something in y-axis. Okay, so if something is written in the y-axis, x-axis, then it is denoted as 0D. Okay, because this point is 0D, right? There is only one point, so it don't have any dimensions. If there is 1D, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it is written, so it is called one dimensional. Okay, and what is 2D? This is, and let's suppose here it is 1 written, 2 and 3 written. Okay, and here it is 4, 5 and 6 written. So this overall thing is called 2D. This is one dimensional and this is one dimensional, so it becomes two dimensional. Okay, the thing will get like this, or you can make a chart or something. What is 3D? 3D is like this. Here also some points are there. It is just a simple concept. Okay, I'll tell you in a handwritten notes in the upcoming videos, because it is the advanced version of this arrays section. Okay, so don't get confused, you just need to understand the concept. Just go with the concept, watch the video again and again, and I know it is little bit tough, you will find it, but it is, trust me, it is very easy. Okay, so this is the 3D. Okay, so now just suppose someone has given you this concept and you want to know how many dimensions are there. Okay, checking the number of dimensions. Okay, so how to do this? Look, NumPy array provide an ndim attribute. Okay, what is ndim? Ndim. This attribute basically returns an integer that tells you how many dimensions the array have. Okay, so just suppose, let me write a big one, okay, let's copy it first, and then here let me write a np dot array, let me write 42 just suppose, and in place of b, let me copy this first, copy here, let me create, this is the 0D, right? You have already seen. Now let's create a 1D. So 1 2 3 4. Okay, let's create one more 5. Now let's create 2D. 1 2 3 and comma, then 4 5 6. This is the 2D. Okay, let's create 3D. np dot array 1 2 3, right? And now we will write 1 2 3 and then comma, then 4 5 6. Okay, then comma. Okay, now we will start 1 2 3 and then again 4 5 6. Okay, this is the 3D, right? So now just suppose I want to know how many dimension every array have. Okay, we have already know, because this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. I have written this in hierarchy form, but if you want to know, then you need to use for a ndim. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, and here b then C, then D. Simple. Okay, if you will print this, then it is showing me how many dimension 0 have. A have 0 dimension, as you know. B have 1 dimension, right? C have 2 dimension and D have 3 dimensions. Understood? So by using ndim, you can use this thing. And just suppose you have more than 3-dimensional arrays, because in real life scenario, if you'll use a big data, a lot of data, then in that case you can see a lot of higher dimensional array, right? So how to do this, how to get this? HIGHER, higher dimensional arrays. Okay, an array can have a number of dimensions, because when the array is created, you can define the number of dimension also by using the ndmin argument. Okay, let me write this. You can define the number of dimensions by using ndmin arguments. Okay, like just suppose, let me import NumPy as NP. Okay, let's just suppose I have given a variable Sharad, and here I am using np.array, the same thing what we did in earlier. Okay, let me create a 1D. 1 2 3 4 5. Oh, we have used dot 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, let's say up to 4. Okay, so now if I want to define how many dimensions this array can have, then here I can give ndmin is equal to 5. Okay, I want here, what I am doing, I want to create an array with 5 dimensions, and I will verify that it has 5 dimensions or not. Okay, I have given a 1D array, I have created a format of 1D array, right? 1 2 3 4, and now I have given a number of dimension. I have told this array class that I want 5 dimension of this 1 2 3 4. Understood? Now if I'll print the Sharad, okay, what will happen? Look, it is saying type error. It is saying the type error. Okay. No, what error it is saying? Yes, type error. Array got an unexpected word, and I have written a wrong spelling. I am sorry. MI. Okay, if I'll print this, I won't get any error. Okay, it is now printed, and as I told you, this is 1 2 3 4 5. This is 5 dimensional. Okay, we have already seen this here, right? 3 dimensional. This is 1 2 3, and now this is a 5 dimensional, this one. Okay, it is very easy. Even you can use it via, let do some fancy job. Okay, print, just suppose here I am giving number of dimensions are, okay, and here you can do Sharad dot and dim. Why it is saying okay, here we need to remove this thing and we need to write it over here. Okay, now it is working it will work fine. If I'll run this, number of dimensions are 5. Just did a fancy job, nothing else. Okay, so in this array chapter, the innermost dimension, this one, the innermost dimension is the 5th dimensional. Okay, whenever you will count from here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, because this 5th dimensional, outer part of the 5th dimension has 4 elements. Okay, means the 4th dimensional has one element, that is a vector. Third dimension has an element, that is matrix with the vector, and the second dimensional has one element, that is 3D, and first dimensional has one element, that is the 4D array. Understood? I will tell all these things in the handwritten chapter, because this is somehow, I know, very tough, but it is really very easy. Okay, if you will see the video again and again, you will understand what I am saying. Understood? Okay, so this is the basic chapter of how you can create a NumPy array with ND function. Okay, but still, if you have any confusion, watch this video again and again. Nothing is more than in the outer world. If you will see this, everything I have taught you is compact in this chapter. Okay, if you will learn this chapter very carefully, nothing will be impossible for you regarding to the NumPy. Okay, so hope you guys understood this. Let me close this chapter and we will move to the next chapter. Okay, till then, bye bye.